It's the king of no jack, baby. Take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. Come on. Take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. We got to speak to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up.
Come on.
I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the long barrel. When the music stop having say goodnight.
Yeah.
People hate me, man.
It's my little brother right there.
Yeah. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my indicate family and I don't big people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them
Mr. Man's shoes.
For party nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now ain't they mama's living room in a nice earth. Fuck you your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfucker, stop pretending of a new ever. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still ready. G5 legacy never in the bitch, stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still ready. G5 legacy never in the bitch, stop pretending. It don't matter. This just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a ninja turtle. I got connections with the real fucking black mob. And I'm trying to get it right with my man God. So any drama, dog, believe me that there's no problems. Niggas will talk to your ass, you wish they fucking robbed me. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber, that's my favorite gun. My next gun, and yes, I'm done it for the fucking dome. You don't always get cause you always running fucking home. Every day, the boy, your house, we'll clap it up. I run my mouth like a big booty bitch, I can back it up. Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gon' be in the casket, people trying to coffin on you. But so many hoes ain't taking can play golf on you. Motherfuckers stop pretending of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop pretending. Fuck that shit, bro, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, this mic is not a fucking lights. I keep the termites fed like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some bread. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. They still got it, but you wouldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, they ain't two fucking moms. Niggas tell on me, goddamn, they dropping fucking down. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch, yeah, I'm ready to stop. But they don't fucking understand to get the bitch to that head that gun clap. It's the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop beginning.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, good people? Hey, welcome to another great episode of Five Cast. You know what I'm saying? Coming off a super show on Tuesday when I had my girl Miss Desiree, Miss Desi, I call her Desiree though, but she's out of Atlanta, and when I tell you she has that whole business credit game together, she has it together. Like I said, she don't really mess with that personal credit, but the business credit thing, she's gonna take your business to the next level, and definitely you definitely want to get with her and her sister out there in Atlanta, Ivy League Academy. They had a great live last night. I jumped on and just kind of listened to them. It's about a good 300-400 people on there, and they really were talking about some good stuff, and they're doing some great things out in Atlanta. So definitely, if you want to look up those two, they're gonna make it happen. If you look at the second post on my Instagram, you'll see both of them in there. So go ahead and follow them, do what you got to do, and get your business together. You know what I'm saying? But hey, check this out though. Without further ado, this young lady, right? I don't know how. I don't even know how I even started following you or something. I don't know what. How I think somebody posted something or you ever been to Girl Boss Weeks?
Yeah,
That's what it was.
I went.
That's
I went to the event like 2 weeks ago, and I was a vendor.
okay. Did you go before then too? That was
No.
the first one you went to.
Yeah.
You got to be on that mic. Can't
Oh,
hear you. There you go. There you go. All right. You can even kind of turn it this way. Turn it towards you and look this way if you want to.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. So I think this is what it was. I think it was through Tiara. I think some type of way. Something she might have said something about you or something, you know. And so the thing about it, I noticed. I said, okay, shoot, she got a wine. I said, so that's when I reached out to you. And I was like, you like an ambassador? Is this your wine? And you like, nah, this is my wine. She said, in fact, I named it after my daughter. And I thought it was just so cool. You know, one, just to have a wine, because I had to think about it. I said, well, I don't know nobody that not a wine. Not a wine. You know, I know people do things with liquor and stuff like that, but to have a wine and then to be a young lady doing this, I just thought it was very neat. You know, and I said, you know what? I think we'll make for just to get you out there, you know what I'm saying, a little more in different areas
Mm-hmm.
and avenues, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, network. So um everybody, the CEO of DiVine Tingz, and she goes by her Instagram is one dimple underscore only. You know what I'm saying? And I knew notice on your pictures. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or something, but she be trying to throw the dimple out there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the damn dimple. Um, so what's going on?
Nothing. I'm good. How are you
I'm,
doing?
I'm trying to do a little something. That's all. Just a little country boy from North Carolina, just trying to do something. You know. So tell me this right here. Uh, well, first tell us a little something about yourself, just in a summary about you, like who
Okay.
you are. We ain't got to talk about this right here yet, but
Okay. So thank you for having me.
okay.
My name is Deouna Davis. I'm a 26-year-old. I have
Mm-hmm.
a daughter, Bailey. She's 2.
Okay. Yeah,
So
hold up now. Shout out to Bailey. The shout outs be strong around here now. Shout out to Bailey. We're gonna shout you out now, so don't even trip on that. Okay, go ahead.
I graduated from TSU.
Okay, hold up now. Once again, I'm not gonna hit it too much one time, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. You don't say TSU. I saw it on your stuff though. Okay, no more shout outs, but go ahead and do your thing.
In 2019 with
Okay,
a bachelor's in criminal justice.
you gotta give me a little bit more volume on that thing now.
In
Yeah,
2019,
criminal justice too.
in
Oh,
criminal
you gotta be able
justice.
to talk this thing then, because I got a bunch of lawyer homegirls around here now. So let's talk about it.
Yes. So my goal was when I graduated, I was going to be an officer, but
Okay.
then I ended up getting pregnant, and I literally had Bailey the week before I walked across the stage.
Okay.
And so Bailey came about a couple months early.
Right.
She was due in March. Bailey came in December.
Okay, look at that. Well, shout out to the December baby. She did her thing. Okay, that's cool right there. You know, so we're gonna get to this right here because we're gonna crack the bottle on it and everything. I'm gonna start, you know, the way I started, and then once we get to this point right here, then you know, you're saying you're going to pour some glasses in there.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna say this right here because I want people to see it. I already got some people that's, you know, what I'm saying, itching bad already anyway, so they're gonna make it happen. Let me just check one more thing real quick to make sure.
Okay.
Throw my real fast. When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice. That's that Jaw Juice. Stop playing with us. You know what I'm saying? We rocking commercials right here. You better stop playing like we ain't doing it. Well, you know what I'm saying? What you say? What was it? No, not the government. What was the name you told me to call you?
Woo.
Woo. Okay, then. Shout out to Woo. Woo in the damn building. He in the damn building doing his thing. Okay. All right. So this. Okay, yeah. So this is the deal. This is how we start this thing. So Firecast is an experience. So that's the whole point of going picking people up, get them some food, feed them. Shout out my boy Sap. Sap is he sponsored the meals tonight. So my boy Sap Transportation out in he's out of San Antonio.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So big Sap, he did his thing. That's what he does. But so what I do is I kind of take you back a little bit.
Okay.
All right. And one, so we can just kind of see what type of who you are, you know, and then it'll kind of culminate to the end where you'll talk about, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing, how you got to this point right here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So first, what, you from Houston?
Yes, I'm from Houston.
Born and raised. That's what I'm talking about.
Heck, it's home.
Oh, come on. All right, go ahead. Up on that phone, do your thing, girl. Go ahead. All right. So let's take you back. Any siblings first?
Yes. So my mother has all girls,
Okay.
but I'm the baby. So she
Okay.
has 3 girls, and then my dad has 2. So I'm still the baby on that side. So I have
Right.
one brother.
Okay. So in the house growing up, you grew up with your sisters.
All girls. Yeah.
Okay, all girl band up in there. Y'all run around like the damn Supremes. You know what I'm saying? All y'all. A 4-piece set, 3-piece. You said 3 sisters?
So it's 4. It's
So
my mother.
I'll say
My mother.
I had
Yeah.
it right then.
Yeah.
So 4-piece. Y'all had a 4-piece going on in there.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So 4 y'all in the house. You the baby. So this gonna be very interesting then. The oldest one is how far from you? How many years?
My sister, she's like, don't. Okay, she's 30.
Yeah, you gotta tell the age, but just how many
in the
years?
30s. So
She a 30-piece. So she about
yeah,
4 years older than you?
probably about 5.
About a 5-piece? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take you to we're gonna put you about 12 years old.
Okay.
12 years old. What grade we in at 12?
Don't give me the line. I can't.
What grade we looking at 12 years old? What we at? 6? Well, 6th grade. Okay, hell, we going 6th grade then. Shit. 6th grade. What school would you go to?
I went to Hill
Who?
Hill Academy.
Hill Academy. Okay,
Yeah.
look at you trying to be all proper and stuff. Hill Academy. What are they doing out there? Shout out to the damn Hill Academy.
It was a performing arts school.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you must have a little bit of talent, or you thought you were gonna have some talent.
I did a couple things
What you
growing
do?
up. So growing up, I did track, I did volleyball,
Okay.
I did cheerleading, I did almost my.
But at 12, what were you doing at 12?
I
Oh, we're gonna walk it up. But so
I
at
started
12,
right then and there. I started doing sports like up until that was like the grade where you start doing things.
okay.
So at that point, my mother kind of let me do whatever I wanted to do. She was one of
Right.
the parents that if I wanted to do it, she was gonna let me try. Even if it might not have been something I was the best at, she was gonna
Okay.
let me try and to see for myself.
Oh, shout out to mom. What mama name?
Dolores.
Damn, Mr. Lawrence, you did your thing, girl. You let us kids explore, figure their thing out, what they were gonna do with their life. That's good right there. All right. So what was the first sport you did at 12 years old?
So I would say the first thing I did probably was cheer.
Okay, so we cheering. Okay, got it. Like, did any of your sisters cheer before you?
No, they really wasn't like the athletic type.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Okay, they just trying to be cute.
Nah, they were bookworms.
Were they? Are they in them books like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right, shout out to damn Dan. Shout out to Dan for being in the books. So 12 years old, you getting your cheer on. You was over there at Hill Academy doing your thing, handling business. How was school?
I like school, but
During that time period.
I was always a troublemaker though.
Oh, come on now.
honestly.
Hold up. Come on now. Your sisters around here, they bookworms. And you around here gonna be the baby getting in trouble.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Look, she told you to cut your stuff on. Her stuff always going
I
on.
know.
Shut up. See what I'm saying? You said they always try to tell us what to do, and then they don't do it. They don't follow the orders. Boy, I tell you, come on now. Bless your heart, like you said. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, so you getting in trouble, leaving your phone on and stuff when you told Woo to cut his off, but it's all good though. So you troublemaker was not that bad. Troublemaker, you weren't out there scrapping all the time, were you?
Not at that point.
Okay, so we in 12. You want at the academy? You want
not
scrapping?
yet. When we got to high
Not
school.
yet. Okay, we about to go there then. Okay, so let's go to 9th grade. So 9th grade.
9th grade, I
Mhm.
started off.
What school? What school was that then?
I started off at Booker T. Washington.
Oh, so you had the book. Okay, shout out
So-
to damn Booker T.
So me and my sisters, we had different dads. So
Uh-huh.
they have their siblings, but I grew up with them, so I kind of
Right.
call them my siblings as well.
Okay.
So that's why I say I have an extra set of siblings. I didn't say that, but it's
Mhm.
like an extra sister and
She
an
gonna
extra
say- She
brother.
gonna say like extra. I ain't never heard of it. Whoa, you ever heard of extra? I ain't never heard of extra. And shout out to she making up new stuff in 2022. She done made up said somebody
Because
extra.
Some people say that they're not your real siblings.
Oh, they
And I-
said it?
Some people say that because some people like that's not your blood. But if I grew
Uh-huh.
up with them, we
Right.
grew up to love each other. You're my sibling.
Okay, it's your sibling.
So she stayed across the street from Booker T. So I begged
Okay.
my mother to go
Right.
to school with her. My mother told me no because it's
Ah.
going to be a bad idea.
Okay.
But I begged her so much to the point where she let me end up going. Literally stayed at Booker T for about 2 to 3 weeks until she realized I was skipping school.
Come on, now, hold on. Let's back up. Are you trying to slow down on me a little bit now? How you skipping school now?
Because she lived right across the street, and so her house was like the party house. So we would like order pizza, like we
Right.
would go to school,
Uh-huh.
like get dropped off over there, and then go
Yeah.
back across the street, order pizza.
Right.
Everybody come up, we turn up, and just chill over there the whole day.
Hey, you turned up in 9th grade. What were you turning up with?
Everybody who wanted to skip, it was like
Oh,
about
Lord.
us,
All
a
right.
good set of us.
You sitting there getting in school, skipping and everything, but okay, got it. All right, so 9th grade. What did you do in high school at 9th grade? Did you cheer in 9th grade?
I was doing volleyball.
Okay, volleyball.
I had got on the volleyball team because the year prior she was a year ahead of me.
Right.
So we were already plotting for me to try to come to Booker C. So I had already talked to the coach so I can get on the team. And that was one of the angles. I was like, I already know I can get on the team.
Right.
It's right
So
there.
you trying to just sell it.
Yeah, I can go to school with her. We can be together.
Right.
she finally caved in and told me yes.
Okay, all right. Then shout out to know how to negotiate. All right, cool. All right, so negotiation went well. You went up while I'm going over there playing volleyball,
Hmm.
but you still getting in trouble.
Yeah, because she realized it was one of them. They, to call home and it's like your child's been absent,
Ooh.
and it was kind of like beginning to be like every other day. And I was telling her I was just late. They marking me absent, but I was late
This is lying.
to the
Oh,
point.
she wasn't. Oh, she knows she wasn't going to damn class.
To the point where you can, if you the carrier of the phone, you can go through the phone through the online.
Right.
So she started doing that. She realized that I was meeting up with who and this and that. And so one day she finally like was waiting outside for
Roll
me.
up on you.
Yep, and I was at the house. And then the next day she just came and withdrew me out of school.
Right.
And took me over there to Eisenhower.
Okay, so went up to the Eisenhower, left Booker T, and left the brother and went over there to the Eisenhower now. Okay then.
Yeah.
Got it. So now how was that transition? Going over to Eisenhower.
I honestly I ain't gonna say I hated it, but I wanted to stay over there because I was having so much fun, and I really was just like I got friends there.
Right.
Now I'm the new kid. School done started, and I think like at Booker T we had uniforms, so there it was just kind of like I don't think they had uniforms, so it was like a totally different. And then at Ike they separated the 9th grade from the 10th, 11th graders.
Okay.
So it was a difference. So I was used to being with all the upperclassmen. I'm having all these upperclassmen friends, but now I'm singled out because I got to be at the 9th grade center.
Okay, so you've been around the 9th grade center, look, mad as I don't know what. Looking at people like they crazy. Okay, no problem. All right. But do you still play? Did you play sports?
Yeah,
over there?
I started playing. I did track.
Oh, you did track.
So that's when I finally ended up sticking with track.
Okay, then. So what did you do in track? What was what was your best thing?
In high school, I started doing hurdles.
Okay.
So I started doing hurdles, and then I was doing 4x4.
Okay.
But I didn't really realize like to do hurdles maybe until like my 2nd year.
Right.
That's when a new coach came on. Her name is Skylar Williams.
Okay, shout out to Skylar Williams. I don't know where you at right now, girl, but you did something.
She ended up being like one of the best coaches I've ever had because she really ended up like she was like a young coach. So at first, she's one of them. I got on her nerve because she was new, and I was like, she's trying to come in here and tell us what to do.
Yeah, well, that's what they're supposed to do. That's what, shout out. That's what's supposed to happen. Ain't what's supposed to happen. The coach come in and be like, listen, you ain't running the damn team.
But they ended up making us closer. That's one of the things. Okay, like she kind of like she knew how to handle me. So we had a male coach. So he was just like, okay, I don't want to deal with her. You deal with her. So they kind of forced us to have a relationship, and it kind of made us grow a little bond because after that, after I graduated, I was still talking to her and things like that. And she honestly helped me with my college applications.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and grow. So you stayed in Eisenhower, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's hit senior year. So senior year, what was on your mind? What were you doing?
So senior year, I was kind of thinking about like whether if I wanted to go run track in college or not.
Right.
So I had to make up my mind because like I was always getting kicked off the team. So me and like the male coach were so back and forth. So
you were just bad. I like you started off bad. You the baby child, and you were just bad.
I was the bad. Like I said, they was a book room, so I was a trouble child. So I had to give her something. She had it easy. So I had to give her a little run for her money. So
still in 12th grade, you still were causing problems.
Yeah, I still was causing problems. Like I said, I was one of them children. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Okay, got it.
And if I feel like you saying something wrong to me, I'm gonna speak on it.
Gonna check it.
And especially with him being a man, I feel like he didn't know how to talk to us as young girls.
So you done put that assessment together already.
Yeah, he was talking to us crazy. He get mad. He having a fit. Right. I'm like, is he a female or what? Like, it was like things like that. So I literally was getting kicked off like every other week. Okay. So like with that being said, that's why I had to think about if I wanted to go to college and run track because I'm like, I can't get into any college if I'm not on a high school team. Right. So I had to really like evaluate if that's what I wanted to do. Okay. And so that's when I had to start trying to like kiss his, to make things better because he was one of the people, he was petty. So if he felt like this and that, like he might be like, okay, well, you sit out this time or you not gonna run this race, or it was just one of them like back and forth things. Okay. So I kind of had to learn to hold my tongue sometime, or this time it ain't worth it because I'm not staying here forever. I'm trying to go run in college.
Okay. All right. So it's graduating time, or getting close to graduation time. What were some of your things that you're looking at as far as taking things to the next level? Was it always TSU, or were you looking at other places, or who was contacting you? How did that work out?
So it was like I said, Coach Williams really helped me out. That like honestly, that process is really hard. Like being in high school and then my parents not knowing how like stuff going as far as trying to get scholarships.
Okay.
She really was like a helpful hand that I needed because otherwise I wouldn't really know what to look for. And I would have just accepted any offer that came to me or the first offer. Because if I would have accepted the first offer, it would have been a Christian school.
Okay.
And that would have not been good for
me.
No,
not you, because you ran and caused too much trouble. You'd have been gone before first semester was over with. So, half the semester you've been gone. Back home. You know what I'm saying? Shout out that she was bad again. I'm gonna just keep it real. She was bad, and I'm glad she didn't go to the Christian school because you'd have been some issues.
So what we did was we basically just like waited, and then she also sent some of my my film to certain schools, and then honestly she went to Grambling, so she went to Grambling, and she was just like just apply to them. And I was like, I ain't even heard of Grambling. She was just like, just apply. It's a great school. I love the coach, this and that. He ran the Olympics, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. I don't know. I'm just putting myself out there. I end up hearing from like a couple schools, but I started doing research and started telling me how experience was. And they reached back and basically gave me a scholarship. And I chose them to accept them to go to school.
Who, Grambling?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to that, girl. You know what I'm saying? And you know the history of Grambling. Grambling got history now. I mean, I know that where you ended up at, but still.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I went out there.
So you went on out to Grambling.
On a track scholarship.
Went on out there. So how was that? Going on the yard.
I loved it. I honestly loved it because being in Houston and being in this big old city, Grambling is so small and so like, it's like just here, you know what I mean? So like everybody know everyone. And so, they're drinking. It's like you can go get a drink at the liquor store. So, I was in heaven.
so you went back to 9th grade all over again, basically. Away from home, away from everybody.
But this time I kind of knew how to handle myself because I knew I came down there for a reason, and I was down there by myself.
Okay, got it.
So I knew I had to.
And you were on scholarship.
And I was on scholarship.
Don't mess that up.
Yeah, so I had to, have some type of, I can't just go out. Like this my first year. I did have fun, but.
So did you go to the whole year?
I went there the whole year.
Okay.
So it was like an incident happened to where I could have went back, but it was like a chance that I didn't go back on scholarship. And out of state fees are so much.
We know that. Shout out to them damn out of state fees. That's why staying in the state they're in. Because listen, unless you go out of state, you gonna have a scholarship. Other than that, nobody trying to pay all that money, man.
So my mama wasn't willing to pay out of pocket for me to go to another out of state school. So she was just like, you need to come back.
Okay.
But before that, we was trying to appeal the situation that happened.
Right.
But it ended up not going in my favor. So I had to end up coming to TSU, and it was literally like 2 or 3 weeks prior to open enrollment. And it was just like, you have to register by a certain date. Otherwise, you can't start that semester. So I was kind of like pressed for time. And I was just like, well, I don't want to go to TSU. I was just like, I don't even know nothing about third ward. Like, I don't even want to be over there. Like, I heard so many things about it.
Right.
But at this time, I'm like, either I got to go or wait till another year. And then I had applied to Sam Houston, but they hadn't reached out yet. Right. But they finally like accepted me when school had started and I was like, it was too late. So at that time, I was going to TSU.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay. So you fell up in TSU, you know what I'm saying, for second year. So how was that?
Honestly, it was better, because I walked on to the track team.
Okay.
And Coach Banks was so accepting. And by me coming from Grambling, it's like, adults are just as messy as kids are.
For real.
It had
shout out their asses messy as hell. Hell yeah. You whoa. It messy, Andy. It meant everybody. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no age limit on that. Just so you know that right there.
So basically, like my reputation with one of the coaches at Grambling had transferred down to TSU.
Okay.
And so she was one of them people that she was just like, she didn't say anything. I didn't know she knew, but later on.
So she done brought the conversation from up that way down this way.
But one of the things that I liked about her, she saw me for myself. Like, she didn't believe what anybody else had to say, because certain people tell you what they want you to know. And that was kind of what happened. It was just like, okay, something might have happened that way, but what did you do to make me say that to you? Or what did you do to make me act like that with you? So she saw me for a whole different person than what they told her. And that's why she accepted me and like let me in to see what I was for myself. And she actually like me and her got along really good. Even when I stopped running for her, I would still come in there and check on her and be like, like, I miss you, because I ended up getting hurt. I had got hurt at Grambling, but
so what kind of injury you have?
No
knee?
No. It was I thought it was like a tore it. So it was like a partial tear, but it never healed. So like over the summer, when I was trying to appeal, going back to Grambling, I had kind of honestly forgot about it because it wasn't hurting anymore, you know. So when I walked on the TSU, getting back into rotation and working out, it kind of flamed up again. So when it flamed up, it was just like a big old ball in my leg. And so sometimes when I would be able to run, but I wouldn't be able to finish the workout.
Okay, got it.
So I had to basically make a choice where they was like, I can get surgery. And at that point, when they said that, it was about like I had 1 more year left, and they were just like, the recovery is a year. And I'm just like, so why would I get surgery and I ain't gonna be able to run my senior year? That makes no sense. So I just decided to stop running all in all.
Okay. All right then. So did you get focused on your studies?
Well, I was always focused on my study, because that's one thing you have to do when you're a student athlete. They have to be like the same. So
okay, got it.
I was never one of them people that's like, what's slacking. Because I feel like I had it together. Like,
okay, did you stay on campus or did you stay at home?
I had stayed at home.
Stayed at home. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. So you had the little commute piece right there. Okay, got it. So let's hit what year did you graduate?
From TSU?
Yeah.
2019.
Okay, so 19. Graduating, you got your degree in criminal justice, right? And you you kind of told me a little bit, but okay, so at that point you were going to go try to for the police academy?
Yeah, that was my goal. Before I realized I was pregnant, my goal was to go to the police academy.
Okay, all right. And so you said it didn't happen because you found out you was pregnant?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So at that point, what did you do?
When I found out I was pregnant?
Well, I mean, I know you had to be pregnant, but I'm just saying, like, what was the what you go do as far as working and stuff like that?
Okay, so throughout college, I was serving, so I continued to like serve at restaurants,
right?
And then also I had started like talking to different people, because during college, you have to have an internship to graduate. So I had got an internship with HPD. That's why I said I had already had it lined up. Like the job was waiting for me, honestly, because I had already did my internship. I had passed it. I had passed my course and everything. Like I was in good standing with them. So all I had to do was go apply and go to the academy, and they was like, call me. You graduate type stuff. So like I said, literally like her coming in right before I graduated, it just caused a whole lot of confusion. And I was like, I don't even know if I want to be an officer anymore.
Okay,
like,
got it.
With so much stuff going on with officers, I was like, I don't even know if I want to deal with that.
Okay.
Having a newborn.
Right.
So that's why I started to reconsider. And then I decided they was like, well, go do something else. So then that's when I decided to go apply for an ATF agent.
Okay.
That's alcohol, tobacco, and firearm. So with that, it's a whole process. With that, it's the whole process. So I end up applying for that, and then I heard back, and it was like a physical part, assessment part, and everything. It was in a lineup. Me being me, I wanted people like, if I pass this portion, I'ma start working on the next. So one of the assessment part was supposed to be first, but when COVID happened, they end up making the physical part first. So I remind you, I had not been working out because since I had ran, so I hadn't been in no shape. But instead of me working out when they told me that the assessment could have been coming up at any time without any warning, I didn't start working out. I just was trying to play it ear by ear. And when they told me the assessment was basically like in 3 weeks, and it was like you had to run a certain time in a mile and a half, do a certain amount of push-ups, do a certain amount of sit-ups in a certain amount of time, I was freaking out because I was not prepared and I was not ready. So it didn't matter if I wasn't ready. The time was here and I had to perform. So me going that day, I was the only girl that was at the physical part. And of course, the boys will beat me because they're men.
Yeah.
But I ended up failing the sit-up part. My abs was so weak. We supposed to do a certain amount in a minute. I was like 10 short. So they was like, we're going to let you go to the next step. So the next step was the push-ups. I did the push-ups well. And then the last step was the mile and a half. When I say I ran my heart out, and they almost thought I was, they told me, they said that I wasn't going to make it because on that last lap, I had less than a minute, and they was like, she not going to make it. when I say that 4x4 me came out, I made it.
You put it on it.
I put it on there. I made it. But the next step that we had, it was just like the assessment, like the hypotheticals on the computer, like 20 seconds each question. I felt that too. So that was just too much for them to look past. So that was like an opportunity that I feel like I didn't take advantage of, that I could have taken advantage of, because not too many people get the opportunity to even get called back or to come even do the test.
True.
So I felt like I had disappointed myself. And I just feel like I could have done better, because at that point, you have to wait a year to retake the test.
Okay.
So with that being said, I was just like, well, I need to figure out something for me. Like I needed.
So that was in 20?
That was literally like, no, this past year. Like,
okay, yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21.
21, okay.
Yeah.
Early
I'm
part
sorry,
of 21?
I skipped. Yeah.
No problem. Sorry.
Like, yeah, a little early, yeah.
Early part of 21? Okay. All right, so coming off of that right there, like how did you feel? Like coming away from that, because one, for whatever reason, I mean, you had this pull to go into this law enforcement period. You know what I'm saying? So when the police officer thing didn't work out, and then you told you want to go to ATF, you know, like, so coming off of that piece right there, like how did you feel, and how did you deal with it?
I felt disappointed, and I also felt like I should have done better, and I was kind of a little hard on myself, because I know that it was no reason that I should have failed the sit-ups part.
Right.
Like, I just know it shouldn't have been, because I should have started working out when I needed to.
Okay.
But the assessment part, they tell me like sometimes, like, it's not like you're stupid. It's just a simple fact of sometimes it takes people 2 times to pass the test, and it just depends on who it is.
Right.
It doesn't mean you don't know anything, but it's just a fact of it's critical thinking. You have to think in this instant. That's what they want you to do. They want you to think on your toes. And so that's kind of what it was.
Right.
And it was literally one of them tests where like it would be almost all the answers are similar, but 2 answers, like 2 words are in different spots, or it's like mixed around.
Right.
Everything is very similar, but you have to read it very thoroughly, very fast. And so that was just something I wasn't able to do the first time around.
Right. Okay. All right. So coming off of that, by what month was that when you finished that? When you kind of.
What month was that? I honestly don't know.
What was it, before the summer or after the summer?
It was about after the summer, yeah.
After the summer. Okay. All right. So now, you back off of that. Where's your mind at the time?
I was like, I gotta do something right now. Like, I honestly, they was telling me, because I was still in contact with them, they was telling me just to go apply to another agency.
Okay.
And I was, like I said, I was still a little discouraged, so I kind of didn't want to, because I'm like, if I couldn't pass that test, and they was telling me like other agency tests are a little bit harder or a little bit complex, I'm like, well, how am I supposed to pass that if I couldn't pass this? Not say simple test, but this more easier. So I was just like, maybe later down the line, if that's something I still want to do, I might can try. But right now, I'm like, I'm not trying to pursue that right now, because I just feel like it's going to be a letdown. So
okay. All right. So coming back from that, what did you do?
I just started. I got back into serving. Like I got back into serving because it was something like I'm good at serving, and I'm a people person. And also, I made a lot of money serving. So
okay.
I just got back in serving and doing what I knew how to do.
Okay, serve game strong then. Shout out to the damn serve game. All right. We'll jump into another real quick Jah Juice moment. And when you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jah Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jah Juice. Once again, shout out to that Jah Juice. That's what they do out there. All right, so this is toward the end of the summer, early part of autumn, if you want to call it. So you went back to serving, doing stuff now. So let's talk about this blue bottle up here. All right, so how did that even come about?
So going along with serving, I always been one to like try to mix drinks up. So I'm one of them people, like if we go to a party, I'm like, let me be the bartender, let me make something. So I end up, it was somebody I went to Booker T with. I seen one day he posted.
Booker T. So you don't went back to damn small school. So you one of the Booker T, one of the people that were hanging out at the dang house, huh?
Yeah. So I seen one day he posted on his story. He came out with his own wine. So I messaged him and I was like, "How you get into that?" And so he basically told me like his connect with this woman, and basically he was just like, you have to set up a conversation with her, and if she wants you to be her client, she will accept you. And we went on from there, and I reached out to her, and of course she picked me.
So you reached on out to her, right?
I reached out.
And so what did you tell her? You told her like, listen, I'm good. My drink mix game is together.
So basically what you do is you bring her your idea and like what you want it to look like, and you tell her certain flavors or what your favorite flavors are, and her job is to create something you would want. You know what I mean? Like her job is to create your ideal drink. So she doesn't just create wine, she creates liquor, she creates like a mocktail or anything. So my thing, I wanted to make a wine because I feel like I wanted to make something that was versatile. So I was like, I want to make a wine and I want it blue. I know nobody has ever had a blue wine, but I'm like, that's just something that I want to do.
Right.
And so she was just like, okay, well, we can make it happen. And then that's how everything started.
That's how it started, just like that. Yep. 5 minutes, you had a wine.
You say 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Nah, not 5 minutes.
The way you just explained that, you was like, yo, when I talked to the lady, she said mix some stuff up. She said, I'm good.
It took a while. It took a minute because I had to end up making a whole, like, at first I had to create the name. So I had to think of the name of the wine and the name of the brand.
Okay.
I had to get the label created by someone. Like, I had to reach out and find someone. I had to see their work. I have to, like, basically, I'm really particular when I do things. So, like, I had to make up, like, how I wanted to look, like, how the letters in there are certain palm trees, like, some of those things have to be thought about. And I'm real particular about the name. I wanted it. And I was really stuck on the name of the wine. I'm like, I know I wanted to have something blue in there, but I don't want it to be something that's already out there.
Right.
So literally, like, I think the day, I picked the wine that I wanted. That was the day I figured out that I wanted to call it Baby Blue. So that was really the day. Like, it just come to you. So it was just one of them days that it came to me.
Okay. All right. So as far as like, so you came out with it, and so when did you get your first bottle of your wine?
So my first bottle of wine, so it started about like five months ago, honestly. Okay. So I'm still new. Right. So I'll say, 5 months ago? What is it? June?
What was it, February now? So what is it, August?
Yeah, around that time. Yeah, because I got my first my first case, 12 bottles coming in a case.
Right.
So I was ordered case by case, but then like after that, maybe that third or second order, I had ordered in a bulk because I was just like, I feel like
I can happen.
I feel like I can make it happen. I feel like I can do something with this wine.
Right.
So it was really like, if you want to order, that's you, like, that's good. She like, what you doing with it? Like, you ordering in books, like, you just started, she curious. And I'm just like, I'm gonna start going to Papa's. Like, if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna need to get rid of it. So that's more of a thing to me. Like, if I buy it and I get it, I'm gonna need to sell it and get rid of it. So that's more ambition for me to sell it.
So where did the entrepreneur spirit come from? Like, where do you get that from? Because I listened to everything you said, and I didn't get anything entrepreneur from that.
Why you say that?
No, I'm saying no, not getting them from it, but I'm saying, like, was there an influence? Did you see somebody that did something before? Was somebody in your family, or was it something that was just in you?
No, I didn't really see it in my family. I would say I got it from my mother. Her being a single mother,
right?
I saw her grind and I saw her hustle, and I respect it, especially with her being a single mother. I respect it because a lot of people make excuses and say they can't do it. Right. But with her being a mother of 3, and she was also working at the postal service, I feel like she was making it happen, and we didn't want for anything and we didn't need for anything. It was never anything that I couldn't ask her that I didn't get. Right. So I just feel like that right there, let alone show me that, or don't ever let a man, get in the way of anything or stop you from doing what you need to do. But just because you don't have that assistance, don't stop nothing. And I feel like that's kind of what made me want to be on my own and do what I need to do, because there's no excuses. Right. Especially when you have children.
Yeah, and just the fact that you have this drive, your drive to really just in the whole law enforcement thing and ATF stuff like that. I mean, which is it's a special quality, period. And I think just really looking and listening to everything you were saying. One, I said something about the entrepreneur thing. Some people, they just have it in them. Yeah. And so what I was saying in the conversation, I didn't hear you say anything about it, because sometimes people just have it in them. It's just who they are. Yeah. Like, you have this innate ability to just want to do. Yeah. And just even when you put them hands on people, you had you want to put hands on people, and so you put hands on them.
Don't make me seem to be that person.
Shut up! I'm just going by your story. Woo! She told me I'm just going by what you said. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing bad. I mean, since I passed, we all did something. you know, but it ain't like you want, you know, you can't put hands on people if you needed to, you know, because your resume strong. You know, you got a strong. She got a strong resume. Listen, you run up on her, you want to, it'll pop up, get popped up. That's what happened. But I know, I can tell. But so as far as just you know, the thing that I saw that was unique was one that you had a wine.
Yeah,
that's just unique. I mean, like I said, you see people who are ambassadors of different things, but the fact that, you know, when we had that conversation, you're like, nah, it's mine. You know, it's me.
And I think you were surprised when I said that, because when you said that, I was like, he asking me, is this my wine? I said, what he mean?
Well, you got to ask the question. You know what I'm saying? Because one, you don't want nobody to be like, oh, yes, mine. Then they do, oh no, I'm just ambassador, right? You know, you don't want to hear that. Like, the thing that's impressive about it, that's what makes it impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, how many people you know got wine? Thank you. My point is that. Well, she ain't gonna sit here and think about nothing on me. You ain't gonna think about nothing, okay? You might know some people because you doing what you doing, but it ain't like you just know a bunch of people around here got wine.
Yeah, you're right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people gonna ask that question. It's kind of like, okay, if somebody, people have cars, right? So somebody say, oh man, hey, that's a nice car or whatever. It probably ain't even theirs.
Yeah.
So people say, hey, that's your car. You know, not doubting them and them, but just like, yo, that's your car, or that's your thing. You know, you know that's the thing with it, right? But cars aren't impressive. The fact that you have a wine is impressive. You know, and then and to see that you know you do the pop-up shops, and I was asking more detail because like I asked you, you know, I didn't want to put something out there. That's why I asked you, hey, them girls in the picture, are they, you know, y'all in the group or something? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the wine group, you know, because one, I want to give people credit for what their credit is due. If that was the case, you like, heck no, that's my stuff. Man, they took a picture with me. That's it. Woo, she was like, no, she didn't say it like that. But she did say, no, they're my home girls. They just took the picture with me. I said, well, shoot, they showing up in all the pictures. You'll be trying to turn around. They showing up in the pictures.
Because I did a shoot solely with us three. So,
right.
You know, we got to give a little variety. You know, you don't want to always see me.
Oh, yeah, but listen, sometimes you got to throw your wine out there. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw it out there. All right. So the pop-up game. So you got your first case in, whatever, in by when? November or something like that?
Literally, you know, like about like you said, like that same when it finished, she had already told, like, after I sent her the logo and everything, that was around the same time. So I was getting it. So like the sooner I send it in, the sooner I get it back. You know what I mean? So the return, like the sooner you want your stuff, the sooner you need to hit the deadline. You need to send me your logo. You need to send me how you want it to look and everything. So I was persistent. I was like, yeah, I want to get it together.
So you was on it.
I want to start making my money. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, I want to get it. I want to see it, because I was like, you know, the whole time before she made it, I'm having a vision, but I'm not actually seeing it. So like, I'm excited to go today to go test to see which one I like. Because one of them I wanted to have shimmer in there, but. Hold
on. What the hell is shimmer? I don't know what the damn shimmer is. Woo! So you know what shimmer is? Well, I damn sure don't know what shimmer is.
So when you drink the wine, it's like a little glittery glow. I wanted to have that inside of the wine. Okay. But how it being blue, it wasn't showing that well. Okay. So that was one of the things, like, I was like, I really wanted that, but it didn't make any sense to have it if you couldn't see it. Okay. I was trying to be extra fancy.
You knew about the shimmer and stuff like that. Okay, you got the shimmer.
I was trying to be extra fancy, but it didn't make any difference. So I was like, well, we can do without it. And like I said, I just picked which one I wanted, and I ended up picking this one, and this was like my favorite. And she was just like, I want people, if I'm paying for something and it's mine, I'm going to be honest. Like, one of them she created for me, I did not like it at all. And I had to be honest, because I'm like, at the end of the day, this is my brand. Like, once we do this, this is mine. So if I don't
say it, your brand. Say it one more time. Say it.
It is my brand.
People don't understand what branding is. They don't understand it. How that camera smell right there?
Good.
I know it, dude. So shout out to me, because I made that right there. Because what? No. So this is the thing, right? So there's Joni J Love Candle Co. She has a candle company. Okay. Right. And so she honored me by allowing me to have my own candle. So she brought a box with all these different scents in them. So kind of like probably the same situation you did, right? It was painstaking, you know, to go through all them smells and you know, put stuff together to make it the way I wanted it, so I could get that G5 smell, you know. And so that's the smell. In fact, I have two. I really have three. I have the G5, then I have the 5 cast. Okay. You know, so and you know, and I love the way they smell. So
what kind of smell you was going for?
Just more like a nice, not a flowery, but an aroma that floats. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of just not sweet, but just a real nice, comfortable aroma.
You should make one that smells like cologne.
For real?
Yeah, that would smell. I have.
But no, it does. In fact, the Firecast is that one. The Firecast has that.
Cause I'm like,
that's more of a masculine.
I love the way like the smell of a man's cologne. Like it smells so good. Like I have I think when I went to a pop up, it was like they ended up having a candle. It's Joe. I forgot the name of it, but like he said they sell like all over the country, and he ended up giving me like a free candle.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this smells just like a man. I was like, I like this. Like,
okay, shout out there. We can get another one. We get another one, but the Firecast, that's more the masculine.
Yeah.
You know, and out of all three of them, I can't even think of the name of the other one because it got gone so fast. I don't even know I don't even remember the name of it. I'm about to ask Johnny what the name of it is, but it was banging though. You know what I'm saying? But that right there is to me it smells good.
That's what was in the Sprinter.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one sitting now. It was cutting up in there, wasn't it?
You can smell it more. Like I feel like since it's an open space, you can't smell it as much.
But you can get it in the Sprinter.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
noticed
about.
that.
What's going on, Charles? Baby, what's going on? This is G5 Firecast lit. You know how we do it. The young lady is something special. You right about that, man? She's something special. You probably can see the comment on the TV in there. You see it?
Yeah.
You know, so
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Charles representing all day. All right. So hey, once again, let's go ahead and get into this. We gotta do it. When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice.
I feel like there's somebody at this home.
Yeah, they were there too.
My stepdaddy seen him and he told me about him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But definitely you want to jump on that Jaw Juice train.
And I reached out for them to pop up and they respond though.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna call them. Let's see what's going on. Then don't see now you don't put them right there. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what they did.
Cause I was like, but they ain't even read it though. You know, sometimes when you don't follow someone, it's a new request. You go in your request, that new box. So I don't like that about Instagram. You know, you gotta actually either follow somebody or accept it.
Really, that's how it works.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Because it'll say
if you don't accept everyone, sometimes if you don't accept everyone's messages, it goes to their request folder.
That's right.
And so some people be like, well, I ain't seen it, or it's like a month went by, and you just have to pay attention. Because if you get on your messages and it don't pop up, and you're not gonna be looking at that little red.
And you're right.
In the corner. So
you're right, and I won't. You know, people. I try to hit you up, and
it was 3 months ago.
And about a year ago, a whole year. That's how I be with people. Let's see what's going on right here. Let's check this theory out. See what's up.
Don't put nobody on the side.
Oh, sure. He ain't answering my phone call. Oh, yes, he is.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Goddamn, shout out to them Jaw Juice in the building.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? How we doing?
We're going. Hey, listen, I called you because my super guest here with DiVine, you know what I'm saying? She said she tried to hit you up for a pop-up. You said you didn't respond to it, you know. So I said, let me call him and see what he might not have got it. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't have got it because I try to respond to everybody.
Yeah, he see, I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I definitely checked today because I was like, let me make sure it's the right person, and it's sent, but it just didn't get read.
Oh, okay. It might be in their requested folder.
He said, when did I send it?
Oh, she checking too, D.
Let me see.
Yeah, cool.
She checking.
Because I don't want nobody to say that they never got a response.
Shout out to you responding.
Hold on, let me go on my personal page. I said my personal
While we go on the personal page, we're gonna run this commercial. When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice. Yeah, we back, you know what I'm saying? We ran that commercial with Jaw Juice, and we got Mr. Jaw Juice, Big D, on the phone right now. What's going on there, D?
Oh, man, you got it, bro. You know how I'm doing. Man, still running the streets.
You still out in the streets right now?
Still out in the streets right now.
Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about out there. What block you on right now so people can, if they want to try to hook you and find you so they get some of that good juice?
I'm on 1960 right now. I got about a handful left. We're gonna make these go through, and hey, we're gonna be good for the night.
Okay.
But they can definitely reach out to me and let me know. Hey, tomorrow's still a new day.
Okay, all right. So you back out there tomorrow? Fresh juice pushed in tonight, this morning in the morning.
Yes, sir.
So what area you gonna be out at tomorrow? Don't you usually go to some spots or something?
Yeah, I got to go to Richmond first, and then when I get back from Richmond, when I get back from the town of Richmond, I'm gonna go to the street of Richmond.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Be on the south side tomorrow.
Okay, south side doing your thing. Okay, appreciate you, D. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing for you, and get back to her. She'll get back to you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can coordinate, work some things out. All right.
Definitely.
Hey, where we gonna be at on the 6?
26, yes, sir. Swinging in the Rain at the Humble Civic Center.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dog show and car show. Yeah, G5, we out there. Definitely got cold press juice in the building.
Okay. Oh, sure.
We're gonna have the 360 in the building. We're gonna put on the show.
Okay, put on the show. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna let Paul Wall, all them boys know what's going on. This thing right
they
here.
having vendors too?
Yeah. Shout out there. Why you ain't gonna be there? So you playing around?
I ain't know about it.
You're playing around.
On the 26th. That's
You're playing around. See, she playing. This is what this networking is all about. You got to get in there. You know what I'm saying? But all right, D, I'll holler at you, man.
All right,
appreciate
bro.
you.
Have a great night.
All right, shout out to Little Juice in the building. So the other part of this whole thing with this right here is network. All right, and I'm sure you understand that. There are people on all sides. Period. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's all sides of the city, all sides of they do different things than you do, or different things than other people do at different levels, whatever. But anything about it, you understand. People drink wine. My guest is coming on tomorrow. She put a comment in the comments today. I don't know if you saw it.
What she say?
Well, I said something back to her. I put you in the comment too.
I've been.
Oh Lord, shout out! You like Ja Juice now? Now you Ja Juice.
I've been dealing with Bailey all day.
She ain't looking at the stuff now. See, you missing money right here. Don't be missing no money.
Bailey been having me
going through. You got check the messages. Then I'm trying to tell you, we right here missing money. Don't miss money. Especially with people like the person who made the comment today. You don't want to miss that one right there. Okay, because she make power moves.
I'm gonna go back and comment.
Yeah, make a comment. But anyway, so she be on the show tomorrow with her sister and another young lady up in Dallas. But definitely those type of networks, you got to be on them. You know what I'm saying? Because one, they're better than pop-up shops.
Okay.
They're better than that. Okay, because one, you understand these people, they're always doing something every weekday, every weekend, and the one thing they do is they like to have a nice bottle of wine with them, and what better way to support a sister right here who has a wine, and they know that's what they're doing. Yeah. I mean, that's big to them. That's very big. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it's about, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on the show as well, because one, I wanted to highlight that so people can kind of see and know, like, hey, there's somebody out here that has a wine. So not only support it just because, what I'm saying, it's a sister that has a wine, but because it is a good wine, and yeah, it probably is blue. Some people we like a nice red Chardonnay. Okay, right. Listen, change it up a little bit. Sometimes you got to flip it a little bit. Everybody don't wear Nikes all the time. Sometimes you got to wear the Adidas, pull out the shell toes and stuff like that. That's what you got to do, right?
Yeah, it's true. Because sometimes people be like how you say you say you don't drink. I've had a lot of people who don't drink, and I'd be like, just try it.
Right. And
they'd be like, okay, well, I could sip that. And I'd be like, okay, this,
Look at you. You going back to that damn 9th grade again. So back over there, that damn hill. Bad influence. Get the people around here drinking. They don't drink. People don't even drink. They start drinking, messing with you. Not messing with you.
All you gotta do is try. I feel like it don't hurt to try nothing. I'm like, it's free to try,
True.
A little sample.
True. True. I got it. So you doing this now. Like, what is your goal for this? What is your goal?
So my goal, I want to get inside like either a store or get inside a club. Like, that's my goal. Like,
okay. So what steps you been taking to get inside of a store?
I haven't taken any.
Okay, shout out there. We got to fix that right there. See, we right here playing.
I
This what happened. You wrote.
I have took a step. I tried to get in. I went.
Charles Green said, "Where can we pick some up at?" That's what he just said right now. Look on the screen.
I make deliveries.
Okay. So you do like Jaju's. You be making deliveries.
Yes.
Okay.
It don't matter. Or if you don't feel comfortable with me coming to meet you, we can meet up halfway. I'm one of them people, like, if you need me to meet you, because some people don't like driving, especially because I stay on the north side.
Okay.
I'm willing to come to you.
Okay. She'll come to you, CG. But CG, he drive truck, so he be making moves all over the city.
Okay, so
big truck driver, company owner. So he makes a move. He'll come through. I know my boy Tony, Big Tony, he'll make moves too. Man, you got so many people that's gonna support this and didn't know. That's the thing about it. There's so many people that don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know what's gonna happen? That people know.
They're gonna want to buy.
They ain't gonna want nothing. They're gonna buy. They're not gonna want to anyway. And see, that's the other part. When you get around people who don't try anything, you get around people who they don't want to do anything, they do.
Yeah.
See, and that's the difference with being around people who are doers. People who are executors. They don't see him be like, well, they don't do that. They know if do or not. I told you I don't drink, but I'm gonna buy a bottle.
See, and I like that, because regardless of whether you was gonna buy a bottle, I was gonna honestly bring a bottle on. I forgot you didn't drink, but honestly was gonna bring a bottle, because I'm like, well, he need to see I taste if he.
The whole point was for it to come on the show.
Yeah,
that was the point of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I wanted. And because once again, network in circles, all it has to do is get in the right people's hands. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you're right.
And if you know the right people,
it's about who you know.
And it's in their hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they like. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They come home every evening. They have a glass or two of wine.
Yeah.
So why not say, okay, well, put that in their hands.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, sure, where she at? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm about to meet her. You know what I'm saying? You might have people addicted around here.
And then it also tastes good with like liquor. Like when I had my pop-up shop Sunday, so I also made pouches. It's something I
saw your thing when you making stuff.
New. Yeah, so I did one with the Bailey Blue, and then I also mixed it with vodka and like some juices. Okay. And I did another one with like cognac and like strawberry and some juices. So they both were very good.
Yes,
and
that's good.
They both liked it. So I just feel like you have to have like a little different variety. So people was like, you do pouches too now? And I'm like, I just started, but like if you want some, let me know.
And that's the thing. The thing about that's what Ciroc did. Oh, that's what they did, right?
Wait, with the
no, they started out with a regular Ciroc, right?
Yeah,
and then they started mixing it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and
like
that's it. And they created drinks.
I feel like when you play with different stuff, like it's so good because you make however you want it. And I want them people. I'm like, I gotta taste it before. Like I can't make a drink and not taste it, because I don't want you to say the drink was nasty or you didn't like it. Because I'm one of them people. Okay, you don't like it. You want another.
Right.
What is it that you didn't like about it?
Right.
I'm one of them people. I want to know, because I don't want you saying anything bad about something that came out of my hands or something that you got from me. So like the whole time I'm like, y'all like it? Have a taste. They like, girl, I want another.
Right.
And so I end up selling out a pouch. So.
But that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the damn sell out of the damn pouches. And sold the whole pouch game out. Ain't any more pouches to be given out. So as far as this is the thing, I want you to get in stores. This is the thing. I want to help you get in stores. It ain't. I want to help you get in stores.
I went to OST liquor store, but I think somebody gave me the wrong information. So they kind of like, because I had emailed the person, when it's the wrong email, the domain came back wrong. And I reached back out to the person who gave me the information. They didn't respond. So I was just like, okay, well, maybe this is a sign that I don't need to do business there. Like I'm one of them people, I believe in signs. So that happened. I was like, maybe I don't need to be there, or that's, telling me something. So I was just like, I was thinking about maybe.
What about places nobody didn't tell you?
What, like, people been telling me I need to go try like black brunch spots, and so that's what I'm saying. That's one of my.
No, what I'm saying, what about going places where people haven't told you?
What you mean?
Places that nobody said nothing about.
I don't know, like what you mean, like stores?
It's uncharted territory.
I don't know.
It's different.
I have to do research.
It's different.
Like what? Give me an example.
Just a store or a place that you never thought about going.
I don't know. Because I go to a lot of places, so I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's just that's how it works sometimes. Sometimes you just,
something that I usually don't go to.
Basically. Yeah. I'm sure there's some parts of Houston you haven't been to, right?
Yeah, like somebody told me about a liquor store downtown. It's called, and it's connected with a cigar shop.
Right.
And they were saying, and they know the owner, and they were just like, either email or go in person. And they was just like, if you mention my name, I'm cool with them. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind have you because they're black owned and you're black owned. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to go either in person or email. But I feel like I wanted them in person people because I feel like once you meet me, you're not gonna kind of want to tell me no.
Shout out to damn Truck Buck in the building. Don't give up. Gladiator 63 in the building. The Southwest Superman and Santa Claus. What's going on with you, man?
Hey, man, shit, just chilling, waiting on you to send that link.
I know. You know what? I forgot the show started. Hey, check this out. I got a question. Hey, your partner got well, you got a bunch of partners, but the one got a cigar bar. What's that cigar spot you be going to all the time? I be seeing.
Oh, Bayou City Cigar Line.
Bayou City Cigar. Do they have wine there?
Wine?
Yeah. Do they serve wine there too?
They just BYOB.
Okay. What's your brother? Your brother got your brother with liquor store we went to. Where was that at?
The liquor store?
The one with the liquor store, yeah. Where was that at?
You been there?
No, I ain't go. I was sitting there looking at you. No, we were talking on FaceTime. That's what it was. We were talking on FaceTime.
It was over there in Rosenberg, though.
Rosenberg. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Your girl, she drink wine, don't she?
My girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she will. I actually just want some red wine.
Nah. This one blue.
But it's Moscato.
Blue wine?
It's blue Moscato. Yeah. Shout out to the blue Moscato. You know, I know. That's the thing about it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Imagine you standing with a blue Moscato in your hand.
I remember back in the day, so I was crazy talking about Moscato.
Come on now, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you work around that blue. They know Truck got that blue with him. Yeah, Truck got that damn blue, baby. You know what I'm saying? That thing gonna sell off the damn racks.
And it's 13%.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, 13% alcohol.
Yes. So how you feeling good?
Well, check this out, right? So, you on the show? Shout out their ass on the show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing around with you. You on the damn show. Listen, I know it ain't damn the 2 Trill show, but damn it, it's the show.
That's all good. That's her right there.
Yeah, that's her. That's her right here. She on the show doing it. Huh?
This her wine she got right now?
Yeah, this her wine right here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if we're gonna get you a bottle, right? And listen, I'm telling you, if this dude good, listen, he'll stuff go out the roof. No, for real. If he just holds your bottle and tastes it.
Who is he?
You don't know.
I ain't nobody. Mama.
You ain't say his name.
You don't know who
You ain't say his name.
You heard the voice, man. It's a damn superstar, right? You're talking to you're talking to legend, not United States legend.
Who is that?
It's Truck Buck. Gladiator Truck.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
look on your phone.
Yeah. No disrespect.
No, it's all good. He don't take it. That's why he laughing. See, he think he ain't nobody. He on a radio show that's worldwide, and he could talk about he ain't nobody.
I'm just country boy from South.
You said country boy what?
He trying to use my stuff. He trying to use my
stuff. His name Gladiator Truck on Instagram?
Yeah, that's me.
Truck Buck don't give a fuck.
That's him right there. Shout out to that right. He damn sure don't give a damn fuck. He do not give it either.
That's some throwback pictures right there.
Yeah,
he's on the show.
Yeah, he been huh? No, he worked with LL Cool J.
No, I said he was on here.
No, that's his show. That's his show.
Oh, it's his show.
Yeah, the 2 Trill show. No, they do it here.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure there's a background.
No, they do it
here. Okay.
So that's so somebody like him, you know.
I'm gonna go follow you on my wine page.
You just gotta make sure
already
you get a. I'm telling you, we in here. He's international like that. See? And he picked the phone up. See what I'm saying?
Look at that.
Oh, God is good right now. See, that's it.
God, man.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's him right there.
Yeah, that's him. That's
Yeah, I gotta check that other wine.
Okay. Who that lady?
So that's Queenie. That's Bumby's wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they do that. They have the 2 Trill show on Rock the Bells Radio on Sirius XM.
So it's a show or podcast? Which one? Both?
It's a show.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an actual show.
Okay.
Yeah.
show.
The Two Trill Show. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta follow me back though.
Say it again, Chuck. Say it.
Oh, the Two Trill Show on Rock the Bell Radio.
You know what I'm saying? Right there. That's what it is.
That's his voice.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm just talking shit. This is my voice right here.
Yeah, he keep the show popping with the laughter. That's what he do. Okay, yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate that, and we'll see about with your brother, and I'm gonna see if I can get a bottle of this blue in your hand, so you can test it out and talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll bring it over to the stuff.
Okay, too easy. All right, shout out to everybody. Truck Buck Two Trill Show every Wednesday, 11 a.m. You know what I'm saying? They doing the big. So listen, it's about network. It's about network. It's me. It's about networking connection. This is what it's about.
What she say? She said I got a dip. Looking forward to trying the wine next time in H-Town. I can't really read.
Yeah, she said I got a dip. I mean, she's leaving. Looking forward to trying the wine next time she's here in H-Town. Offer some toastings to local restaurants, bars, hookah lounges. Cheers and good luck. So she's one of my business partners. Okay. She lives in Miami, so they have this fancy restaurant in Miami, in South Beach.
I love Miami.
Right. So that means she has a whole bar, and she's a whole restaurant, a whole restaurant. You know what I'm saying? One of the fancy ones too. So they deal with a lot of wines and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Network is everything. Yeah. Okay. Get in with different people you never even thought about getting with. So it kind of goes on the same thing about going places you never thought about going places where people ain't said go. Mm-hmm. Because one, you never know what'll happen. Because it's just about putting things in just multiple places. You know what I'm saying? And just see how it works. Yeah. You know, that's what we have to do. Because half the time, we give stuff to people who they're not gonna do nothing. But
they're gonna say they're gonna do it.
Right. They're gonna partake in, oh no, yeah, I think I get that bottle. But what are they gonna do with it? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But the people who probably don't partake in those things, but who like, oh, you know what? I think that'll work here. I think it'll work here. I think it'll work here. Yeah. But somebody like, Truck, who is a celebrity and has pull in the United States, not just here, but in the United States. You know what I'm saying? So whatever state that guy goes to, he's accepted in any state he goes to. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that, man. Yeah. Being connected with those type of people who can make things happen. And that's all. That's just some advice. That's all. Yeah. But I'm sure you got your plan because you ATF.
Willing to talk to people.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to be willing to talk to people. Get out that bubble. She in. All right. So you said getting in stores. That's your next thing. That's what you want to do. So like, other than that, other than the drink, anything else you looking at doing?
Honestly, I just want to have financial freedom. So honestly, I want to get into like the Airbnb. I seen the lady you had last night or Tuesday. I think I seen she does
Tuesday.
That. Yeah. So I kind of want to get into Airbnb. Like, right. I feel like I want to get into that too. And also I feel like if I get into that, I can also have my wine sitting there like a company.
Come on now. There you go. Or people who have Airbnbs. Yeah. A lot of people that have them. And get with one or two of them, be like, yo, okay, for your next guest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want, I'll give you this for this amount or whatever, so they can have it. Mm-hmm. I just ask that if they're drinking, to get a review of it so we'll know. Then that becomes a relationship with that person that owns Airbnb. Some people have 30, 40 units. And that's 30, 40 bottles per stay. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, and it's about that, of people who are actually doing something with it and not just want to drink it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sororities, right? They get together, they meet all the time, they have stuff, girls' night out, Galentine's, all these little days they be having, right? Mm-hmm. And then it's like, yo, okay, how about this right here? And then for them to know that a sister's doing it, guess what they're gonna do?
They're gonna want to buy.
Come on, man. And then even the girl I said on even in my my remark with what's her name?
Real
Jay.
Oh, okay.
J Mac. Like, she's just a big event person. Like, she's in Cleveland right now doing a big event up there. And even at the Hall of Fame. She's a TSU alum as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh man, one of my sisters here, they doing this thing.
I also I think I might have did. I think she a Delta too.
Who?
The lady who I think I did look at it earlier in the comment. I think.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's the one coming on tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Who you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about J Mac. J Mac she's in Cleveland right now. Okay. Yeah. But no, the one that you look at, she was TSU and she is a Delta. Look at that. You know what I'm saying?
And you a Kappa?
You better say that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
No. Not yet. I like that right there. That's my stuff right there. I might get copyrighted, but I don't care. Damn, I like that right there. That is so fire, ain't it?
The beat nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Beat. Just that part. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the rest of the song, but just right there, when he just comes in and be like, Let me get one more. Let me get one more drink, Jai Juice. Then we can close this thing on now. When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jai Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jai Juice. Yes, all day. You know what I'm saying? You just stop playing. Okay, yeah. This is what we do out here. All right, in closing this thing right here, you know, we talked about you been bad as I don't know what when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? You gonna put them hands on people. You running the duck in school and everything, you know, but you were good in school. You know what I'm saying? Your grade game was strong, you know. We didn't put your sisters out there because you said they were bookworm. Your sisters, what are they doing?
So one of my sisters, she's a consultant, and then my other sister works for MD Anderson.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the bookworms. They went out and did some things. That's what they did.
Yeah, okay. So they're doing good.
They drink wine?
Yeah, they're not really much drinkers. They're like lightweight. Okay. So I'm really the one who does the
most.
We
know that. We know you do the most.
I'm the drinker. So like they one of them, like my mama too. They just like one of them, maybe half a glass or one glass because it's like, oh, it's getting hot in here.
So all the tolerance went to the baby child. Yeah. That's what it was. Okay, got it. I understand that. Okay. No, that's good though. I like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Really, I'm here for you. You know, and that's really the whole point why I want you on the show. Because one, it's exciting to see that you have your own wine. I think that's great. You're doing great stuff.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna push you. You know what I'm saying? So you might be sending old DMs. I'm be like, hey, blah blah blah. I'm gonna push you because one, I want you to be successful. You know, but you're gonna be successful anyway. But there's nothing wrong with a little extra push.
You're right.
And nothing wrong with a little extra networking
or support.
You know what I'm saying? There it is all day. You know what I'm saying? So any last things you want to say?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at DiVine Tingz _ and honestly, I'm glad to have had this opportunity today. I enjoyed myself. He made within this short period of time, he made 2-3 calls to people, and of course I see people see me on here. So tomorrow I might have a new set of followers that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't came on here. Honestly, people wouldn't have known about me if I hadn't come here. So I'm glad you gave me this opportunity to come and speak about myself and not only my brand, but just to get myself out there. And honestly, it's like a push, and it's like a, you're doing something. You're heading in the right space. So I really applaud that, and I like that, and I'm glad you gave me the opportunity.
Oh yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? You right here doing good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got the blue Moscato moving around. You know what I'm saying? I got some people definitely want to jump on that. So I think that's gonna be a good thing. That's gonna be a great look for you. And I promise you, sales gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? At least 35%. I promise you. No, I promise you. I promise you. No, I'm telling you right now. I promise you.
Are you promising?
I promise you. Sales going up 35% just over the next couple of days.
We're gonna toast today.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta hit your button.
she about the button now. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's when they feeling good when they about that button. You know. Hey y'all. Hey, I appreciate you as always. Tomorrow. Like I say, let me just double check. I want to mess the names up because I mess the names up and I get beat up tomorrow. I don't not want to get beat up behind this. But I have three guests tomorrow. I have one in house. There'll be DeAndrea. She's a CEO of Big Betty. I done messed it up already. Damn it. See, that's why I should be reading anyway. But she's doing big stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's the CEO over there, and she does all this other big stuff she does. And then her sister, she's out of Virginia. She's a playwright. She has a play that Vanessa Bell Calloway does this play. It's a one-woman play. And do you know who Vanessa Bell Calloway is? You ever seen you probably would know Coming to America?
Yeah.
You know, ladies like,
The black
lady. Well, she's a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm just trying to give you something that you can.
What about her?
Well, she's the one who does the play.
Okay.
You know, and so right, she does everything, but this particular play, it's a one-woman play, and she does it all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So Deouna is the one who made the comment today. She's the CEO of that company. But that, yeah.
She's connected.
Hit the damn button. You better stop playing. And then we got Butterfly. Butterfly, she's up in Dallas. So she'll be on the show as well. So tomorrow's gonna be what action-packed show. People that make things happen, and definitely people you want to know. You know what I'm saying? So definitely join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. We're going hot with it. Looking good. Looking forward to that show tomorrow. It's gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Miss Vanessa Bell Calloway, she'll chime in tomorrow on a call or whatever. But that's what we're gonna do. Thank you again for showing up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Woo. You know what I'm saying? All day Woo handling this business over there. You know what I'm saying? Did what he did. Was the lasagna good? It was on point. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking. Did we take care of you? That's what I want to know. Did we take care of you the right way?
Yes, I had.
Did 5 cats take care of you? Woo, go ahead and come up on the mic. Woo. Go ahead and throw that Barry White on them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Woo gonna hit with that damn Barry White.
Yeah, man, he showed us nice hospitality over here, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to damn Woo. Coming with the Barry White stuff.
You got your sexy voice on.
Yeah, he put it on there, didn't he? He put it on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, ooh, she that blue. Oh, yeah, Lord. She don't start fanning over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. See, you had a good time too, right?
I did.
You had a good time. You thought you were gonna be nervous. I told you don't worry about it. It was gonna be just like family. This is what we do. Yes. Okay. All right, but like I said, I'm gonna push you. It's gonna be a great push, though. I'm gonna push you because I want you to be very successful. You're already successful. I want you to be very successful, and that's what we have to have. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you need a push.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, y'all, see y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what we're doing on 5Cast. You know, the #1 experience podcast out here. That's what it is. And we'll holler at you tomorrow.
It's the king of love track, baby. Take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. Come on, take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. You got to speak to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, tuck with the bone barrel. When the music stops having singing, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck's supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my NDK crew family and I don't big people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them jeans, the mini shoes. For party nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now in they mama's living room in a nice urn. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfuckers, the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a ninja turtle. I got connects with the real fucking black mob. And I'm trying to get it right for my man God. So any drama, dog, believe me, that is no problem. Niggas will torture your ass, you wish they fucking rob you. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber, that's my favorite gun. My nature willing, yes, I'm gunning for your fucking dome. You the homie kid, cause you always running fucking home. MBK got a boy, your house, we'll clap it up. I run my mouth like a big booty bitch, I can back it up. Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gonna be in the casket, people trying to coffin on you. For so many hoes, ain't taking can play golf on you. Motherfuckers, the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches, the beginning. Fuck that shit, bro, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, this mic is not a fucking lice. I keep the termites fed like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some trade. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. It's still gun, but you couldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, had 2 fucking moms. Niggas tell on me, goddamn, they drop a fucking dime. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch. Young ready strap, but they don't fucking understand to get the bitch to that head, that gun clap. It's the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still winning. G5 legacy never in the bitch, the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga,